Hi there, I'm Erin, and today we are doing a flower frequency self healing guided video. I'll be guiding you. And the flower that we're working with today is milkweed, this guy right here. And flower frequencies are known to help harmonize and balance the emotional body and also the spiritual body. And so the energetics of that are working their way into your system, harmonizing and balancing whatever is distorted in relation to the spiritual cosmic truth that they are bringing in. And milkweed, I'm going to turn it like this because I'm going to read on the back of it, has a lot to do with the mother wound, the feeling, the trauma that goes along with not feeling nurtured and not having been given enough, maybe attention. I think that this is like rampant in our society as people who become mothers or are mothering to those around them are not filling their own cups. I would say that this wound is one of the major self-care blockers, because as much as we want to try to care for ourselves and we know we need to do it, some of us do not know how, and we actually block love from coming in because we don't feel worthy. There's something in us that was missing something in our infancy. I mean, this could go back past lives, and we're still carrying this wound. Honestly, when I picked this card, my chakras went whew. I knew I needed. I was flipping through, and now your energy field can recognize this. Your energy field, your body consciousness is aware of everything. It has a much higher intelligence than our mind, our ego mind. So even without knowing what this was about, my body knew, my spirit knew, and that's why everything in my energy body kind of went like, we need that, bring it here. And it immediately started working on me. I got super emotional. I had to do my own self-healing session before I could bring this on, because trust me, I'd be crying through the entire thing. And maybe it'll have that effect on some people. I know that as a collective, we need this. This is the plant medicine that they should be handing out at the supermarket. But I also feel like it's that nobody really knows what flower frequencies do when you let them in spiritually and you really connect to that divine archetype, and your soul blueprint can kind of match up to that and go, oh yeah, I remember. I am love. I am cared for. Oh gosh, because these human experiences that we're having can overshadow that and create massive distortions in our consciousness that make us block ourselves from love. I'm going to encourage you to let those emotions pour through you. Don't be afraid to cry it through if that's available to you. I know some people have like shame or blockages about crying. That's a whole nother thing. But whatever you can let through and feel, allow it. Allow it, allow it. Because those pieces and parts of you that may have the blockages may have a very childlike consciousness. And those parts of you need acceptance and love. We'll be talking through this. I'll guide you through it. So the next aspect of this is tapping. And if you have never experienced tapping, I have like a 5 or 6 minute video introduction to tapping for beginners. Then I will be channeling in supportive light codes through light language that will be supporting the integration of the new understandings, the new light, and the release of whatever it is that's blocking us. And those light codes, just my webcam decided to do a backflip. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing is I'm going to hold up the card. What you're doing right now is saying yes to the medicine. So let's take a big, deep breath. Feel yourself checking in with your body. Check in with your body for a minute. Good. Let's gaze at milkweed. Say yes to it. Here's a little tip, okay? Imagine that milkweed is a person. We tend to think of plants and maybe even some animals. We tend to regard them with less consciousness than we would another person. So imagine that this is a person, like the magical milkweed fairy is bringing you a special gift today, something that you have forgotten about yourself or the world around you or your place in this cosmic universe. And it's here to remind you. You're going to say yes to it and let it in. When I let it in, I like to imagine that my heart is opening wide and allowing it to just walk in and be with me. Let it walk into your third eye. Open, allow it in. Open your solar plexus. Open, allow it in. Breathe it in. It's already in your field. It is in our field and it will stay there. Now, you may start to feel some different emotional connections or even have thoughts. Pay attention to your thoughts. So the thoughts are generated, these thought forms are being generated by the subconscious programs that are being triggered. That's how you know what parts of yourself you're working with. Okay, so you're going to repeat after me. As a mother gives milk, so is my soul nourished. Light is my sustenance. I grow strong within myself. I have been cared for. Ooh, I felt that in my sacral. Now I can care. I have been loved. Now I can love. And I'm sensing it's either the soul collective of you all who are with me, or a new layer of myself coming up for healing through my sacral chakra, through my emotions. My emotional body is triggered. So let's just be present with whatever energies are here. We're going to begin to tap, and I'm going to go through each affirmation. Again, as we're tapping, we are lowering our resistance to the changes that are coming in, to the releasing of some of this old programming that doesn't really belong there anymore, that has kept us from our soul truth. Tapping the side of the hand. As a mother gives milk, so is my soul nourished. You're going to repeat that. We're going to do big, deep breaths in between each of the tap points, breathing very deeply. In between the eyebrows, eyebrow spot. Light is my sustenance. Side of the eye. I grow strong within myself. This is capital S, self. Under the eye. I have been cared for. Now I can care. Under nose. I have been loved. Now I can love. Under the chin. Notice if any of those were easier or more difficult to say, and if any of those soul affirmations were difficult or brought up emotional energy or even sensations in your body. Focus on that one again. Under the collarbone, we're bringing in these deep, big, nourishing breaths. Into the belly, release something out. You don't have to know what it is. Now we're tapping on the side of the body. Remember that this is one hand's length under the armpit. And I just put my other hand on my shoulder or wherever and do it like this too. Big deep breath. Top of the head. Sit up nice and tall if you can. Straighten your light channel. Good. Side of the hand again. I'm going to bring in some light language. So as I am gazing at this, we're going to take another look at it. Let it in again. Say yes to it. Say thank you to it. I feel like this divine essence of milkweed is sending the light codes through me. So I'm just kind of receiving them now. Shigatai kon kandian nu hohorki giskadai doshkasant idnum egu irdi eko maha anga igugu ushkasarat. Mundat irakanyanai. Murat yarku ishni sekai ukushkasarato kongoyanini inkia mahanga. Naratate ishkasarat okokoi ishda sakai u yamahanga igi ishda soroko ojene sivik yamahanga. Marade arakio korekia sagata aikum mahama eko abaha yama mire uyaba akot et ek umba. Marat at ut e bahak ek in judit et ek up but end ut yamahang ik yadat erik yanat. Marat yananesha kasorot di abaha yama umbot et e papa aki kiamba. She mama at Maratatak etot aninin udiniamakai ukiama esk at bat at ut yamama. Mortiet yanesha kasartung yamahi inyanani uku baha shata ikukush eshkats at et uninin ikuhak ukut yabaha yikiamahangi ushada. Zarat ingiamai nurahar yarat otatai ikosha sa ikiama. Moronyanai nahakuharhi skada toyana. Shangat yaratotate guayamakangyamai esharatayoko heshk eskat at et amama. Another round of tapping, releasing resistance. And I'm feeling instructed to do the last two lines. Let's repeat those last two lines. Here we go. I have been cared for. Now I can care. Good. I am sensing some shifting. You are doing a wonderful job. Stay with yourself. Stay with it. We have a little bit to go. In between the eyebrows. I have been loved. Now I can love. Big, deep, cleansing breaths. Side of the eye. I grow strong within myself. Under the eye. As a mother gives milk, so is my soul nourished. Under the nose, light is my sustenance. And somehow I am being guided to my solar plexus when I say that. Just imagine a light right directly in the center of you in your solar plexus and breathe that in. That is limitless, that is endless, and it is source in you. You're not going to run out of that. All All right, I'm going to do a check-in. You can keep tapping if you like right underneath the collarbone. I'm going to check in with how much of this we have integrated. Oh, we're almost there. We have like 10% left. One more round of tapping. I have been cared for. Now I can care. No matter what I'm going through, right now, I accept myself the way I am. Big deep breath. I accept me, all my problems and issues, exactly the way I am. Okay, good. I feel a clearing there. Okay, eyebrow spot. I grow strong within myself. Side of the eye. I have been cared for and now I can care. Under the eye. I have been loved. Now I can love. Good. We're going to shake it out. Shake, do a little shake, do a little wiggle. Okay, we're going to do some anchoring and grounding. I'm going to bring in some grounding light language. I want you to focus on your root. It's like, boom, I'm here. We're really grounding this. We're anchoring these codes. And now you can focus on your feet. All right. Drop yourself down a couple of feet below where you are sitting, standing, or laying. Imagine that you are going down into the ground a couple of feet and connecting to a ball of light there. That's like the very bottom anchor, the earth chakra, your earth chakra, where you connect into the earth's grids. That's where I want you right now. Let's drop down and follow that down. Take a deep breath, and you can just imagine it. There's this ball of light there. Good. We're plugging all of this into your earth grids. Okay, it is done. Good work today. All right. Thank you, Milkweed. My goodness. Who knew? So, after a sleep cycle or a few sleep cycles, you may want to come back to this and dig down a little bit deeper. So I hope this was useful to you. And if you like these kinds of videos, come back for more. Come see me. If you like them, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share it. This is meant to be shared. Okay. Thank you. Bye.